Many of us in last couple of months are coming on the Zoom meetings and sending me emails asking me about that what is the current job scenario in Germany. They are hearing a lot of people laying off in engineer sector and so many job problems are happening. Some people in Germany also, some dentists are not getting job and people are saying that there are no jobs available. One side I have made the video about shortage of the dentist here. One side people are saying that there are no jobs. What is the reality of it? Let's go deep dive on what is actually going to happen and what is happening here in Germany. What is the job scenario from year 2026? You can decide whether you want to come to Germany or whether you should cancel your plan. Hello everyone, this is Dr. Swapnil Chandratre here. First of all, let's talk about the elephant in the room regarding the laying off of jobs. Yes, it is absolutely happening everywhere in the world and Germany is not different. Here also a lot of engineers or IT firms are doing the hiring stop. It is getting difficult to find a job. They are increasing their requirements and all that thing. That is absolutely true because Germany was in recession and maybe may remain in stagnancy for some year. That is a hard truth about it. That is a reality in terms of engineer field, but I would say that for dentists and for doctors you don't have to worry about that till now. Still, I don't think for coming 4 to 5 years there will be any issue in terms of shortage. There will remain a shortage of dentists. I have made 1 or 2 years back one video regarding the future of dentistry in Germany. If you haven't seen it, please see it. In that video I have mentioned that shortage of dentists which will coming to happen in year 2030 and which remains statistically correct. Why it is people are telling that they are not finding the job and whether it is finding the job so easy or not. Well, the answer is yes and no. Are the jobs available here? Is there a shortage of dentists here? The answer is yes. Second question is it easy to find a job immediately or will you be able to find a job very fast or is it that easy? The answer is no. To clarify that or to justify that, we need to think about what is the scenario right now. You need to put yourself in the shoes of a clinic owner who are owning the clinic and who are going to hire you, because you need to understand one thing here, that dentistry here is a private sector. Dental clinics are private clinic mostly and the clinic owners are just a dentist like you and me in our country. Let's put yourself in the shoes of the clinic owner. You are owning a clinic. Now you need a shortage of a clinic a dentist and you have posted one ad to hire a dentist. Now for one position there are 3 type of different applications are there. Let's say first application is from any German fresher pass out dentist. If you have that, if the clinic owner will have that choice, they will always choose that. They will not look for any other country dentist. There are many reasons for it. First of all is that they don't know that who you are, what you are, how and what kind of training you might have got. It doesn't matter if you have a very fancy CV or you have 10 or 15 years of experience, but the dentistry in India and dentistry in Germany is completely different. The basic principle remains the same, but how you execute it based on insurance, it is completely different. They know that in future you might be able to perform a lot of different treatments, but the basics they need to invest on you. They need to invest minimum 6 months to a year time till you understand everything and till you start making money for them. In comparing with the German even fresher pass out, they are at a very good level. Generally when they pass their BDS fresher can do upper 7 RCT under loops. That is their level of dentistry. And generally when they hire the assistant dentist, they want to give them work which they personally don't have time for it and they don't want to do. If I am a clinic owner and I can do prosthetics and I can do implants and all that, there the more money lies. You don't have time to do fillings or RCTs or smaller extractions and all that thing. You want someone who can do that thing. Same thing like in India. You are hiring an assistant dentist for that purpose only. In that scenario, the German pass out dentist is a direct choice for them. They will always choose them. You are not in a market in competition with the German dentist, even though you are absolutely qualified or MDS or whatever your level is. That hard truth you need to understand. Now coming to the other two types of application. When they don't have any German candidates, they look at the other foreign candidates applications. When I am a clinic owner, how can I judge that one is better than the other? Because you don't know both of them. You don't know how the both have done any kind of study, training, or even though they're fancy CV. Of course, if you have done, if you are have some years of more experience or you are MDS, then they are more attracted to you. But still, that is not the only criteria. They will see your profile. When you send your job application, you need to send everything, your deficit beside, your all the documents and your journey and your CV and your motivation letter. There you need to write down what you have done, what you have not done. Then you have come here to Germany and all that thing. They will see, first of all, they will see that which way you have come here, how much amount of gap you will be having in terms of when you have last worked till you are now working. What will be the gap time? Each pathway you have chosen here, how much time you are living in Germany, and during that time what you have done. That matters a huge importance. What happens is that if you have come on a ideal pathway, a dentist pathway, where you have done all your deficit beside, you have taken dentist visa, you come here, you prepare for your FSP, you give your FSP exam, and then you apply for the job. If you followed that proper pathway, within a year time there is a possibility that you are done with your FSP exam. In that scenario, you are in a positive way compared to the other candidate who might have chosen any random pathway like any public health course or master's course, or they have taken a dental assistant pathway, any jugaad, and they wasted a lot of time in saving money and doing a cheaper classes, doing cheaper service and all that thing, not proper documentation, got those documentation done from India only. Those are the red flags for the clinic owner. If they have two applications of a foreigner, they will always choose the one who has chosen the right way, who has invested in the process, who has chosen the right pathway, who has followed everything correctly, because that creates a positive impression that yes, this person is serious about this job and this person is motivated for it, not taking this thing very serious like the other candidate who has chosen any of these other ways to come here, or chosen a cheap documentation, done not proper classes, all that thing. Because for them, they need, as I said before, they have to invest in you. When you say that you get a job as an assistant dentist in Indian rupees, let's say your starting salary is average 3 lakh rupees per month. If they want to give you 3 lakh rupees per month, they know that in the beginning months you will not be able to produce that much money for them to pay you. In the beginning, they have to invest in you for maybe 6 months, or some might require a year. During that time, they want someone whom they can trust, not them who are just doing it as a time pass. For them, these people are very straightforward. These people are very bureaucratic. If you have follow all the bureaucracy properly, then you are on the ahead compared to, even though if you have a very good profile. This is the biggest mistake what people are doing. I have never seen any candidate not finding a job or finding trouble in getting the job, because they have all followed the proper pathway. They have done all the proper documentation. They have followed the proper guidance, and they have come here. This is the one big mistake people are doing it that you need to avoid. The second big mistake which is happening is in terms of where you are applying for the job. Yes, many and all will have this kind of dreams that you want to work in a very big dental clinic in the middle of a very big city, in metro and all that thing. Of course, it is not wrong. You should be having that dream, but you should be realistic also. Every German fresher pass out will also be having this kind of dream. They are also people like you. Most of them will be having also this kind of dreams. They also will want to go to these big cities and metro cities and bigger clinics and corporate clinics and all that thing. Can you compete with them? As I said before, you don't stand a chance, even though you are so much experienced or MDS person, because you don't know how the dentistry here works. You need to learn that slowly, and that takes time. Someone have to invest on you, and in bigger clinics or in very busy clinics or in metro cities or in corporate structure, they don't have time for it. They will not wait for you to learn. Okay, they will find someone who is already learned. They will get them easily in the big cities. That is the big problem happening. People are just applying on the big cities, on big clinics, and hoping that someone might hire them, and there they are finding a lot of rejections. Where is the shortage right now? Biggest shortage are right now in tier 2 and tier 3 cities or in villages. There dentists are aging. There are lots of patients there. They don't have enough time to do that patients. They are not finding German dentists very easily, because as I said, the young people also want to move to the big city. In that scenario, those clinics in outskirts, they will always looking for some good people. They will always look for some good dentists who are ready to invest, who are sincere sincere enough, who have followed the process very properly. They are ready to invest on you if you are a good person. Always you need to understand that reality, that in the beginning, be ready to work in remote areas. Smaller clinics might be, if you get it in a big clinic, that's a very good thing. But even though you land it in a smaller clinic, you go there. Even if you get an opportunity to do the hospitation in the beginning in any of the clinic, okay, take that opportunity. Don't wait for it. Don't have unrealistic hopes. This thing can be possible. This thing will be possible once you are done with your KP, once you have some years of experience, once you finish your assistant time, then you are an individual dentist, then you can work in any corporate structure anywhere in Germany. Not even Germany, you can say in anywhere in Europe. That is everything possible. But you need to give yourself time. You need to go step by step further. Even though you are experienced, non-experienced, BDS, MDS, it doesn't matter. Everyone need to start from low, and then according to their capability, they will slowly go up. And you need to understand that reality and don't ignore it. In story short, is there a job opportunity if in year 2026? Should dentists move to Germany? The answer is yes. There is absolute shortage of dentists here. But no, if you are trying to take any alternative pathway, okay, or let's say some public health course or some master's course or some assistant pathway, some jugaad documentation, wasting your time and doing some this thing and that stuff. If you are not that much motivated to invest on yourself and invest in your future, I would suggest that please don't waste your time. You will come here and in the end you will get disappointed. Instead, invest on yourself, follow the proper process, you will get a definite success. If you have more questions how to execute this thing and how to find jobs and what to do and what not to do, you can always contact me. The link is in the description box. Till then, have a nice day.